Hello everyone, so let's do our next exercise to send an email from LabVIEW. Okay, now go to block diagram, just right click on it, go to connectivity and select constructor node. Okay, now to send an email you need two addresses, sender's address and recipient's address. Okay, now here you'll select system 4.0.0. Now further you'll expand system.net.mail. Okay, now here you'll find the mail address option. Okay, now you'll select string address and string display name. Okay, now first of all let's create sender's address. Okay, now let's rename it sender's address. Okay, now you'll write sender's name, just right click on it and create control. Just rename it sender's name. Okay, now you need a recipient's address and recipient's name. Just copy and paste this function. Okay, let's rename it recipient's address and recipient's name. Alright, okay, now you need a function to define the path from where the message is coming and to where the message is going. Okay, now again select constructor node. Okay, now here you'll select the mail message. Okay, now mail address from and mail address to. Okay, now here mail address to, and here you'll connect mail address from. Alright, okay, now you need to declare the subject. Now just go to connectivity and select property node. Okay, now when you connect these two functions it will automatically convert into mail message. Okay, now here you'll just left click on property and select first subject. Here's my subject. Okay, now just right click on subject and change to write. Okay, now here you'll write the subject, just right click on it and create control. Okay, now here you'll write the subject of your message. Now you need to declare the body of message. Okay, now just copy and paste this function. Okay, now just connect these two functions. Okay, now just click on it and select body. Now just right click on it and go to control. Now here you'll write your body of your message. Okay, now suppose you want to attach a file. Okay, now select property node. Okay, just connect these two functions and click on property. Now here you'll find attachments. Alright, okay, now you need again constructor function. Now here in the same library you'll find attachment. Okay, now here you'll need to declare the file name. Okay, here's my file name. Okay, but you have to attach the file, so that's why you create a file path control. Okay, to give path for your file. Okay, now these two terminals will not connect directly, so that's why you need a converter. Now just right click on it and go to strings. For that you need path to string converter. It will convert your path to string. That's it. Now just right click on it and go to connectivity and select invoke mode. Now just connect this attachment terminal to invoke node terminal. Okay, now here you'll add the attachment. Now here is your file, so just click it on item. Okay, now here you need to close the function. Just go to connectivity.net and use my close reference. Okay, that's it. Now you need to declare the server address and some security layers. Okay, now first of all, let's create a constructor node. Now here you will declare your server address. That's it. So to declare the server address, you'll need to go SMTP client. Okay, now select its host. Okay, and the host is Gmail. I'm using Gmail ID, so host is smtp dot gmail. You can find the host name from internet.com. Okay, all right. Now again, right click on it, go to connectivity and select property node. Okay, now just connect these two terminals. Now here it will automatically convert into SMTP client. Now you need to create the port. Okay, now here you need to write the port. Okay, and port value is 587. All right, now you need to enter the username or password. Okay, now just right click on it, go to .NET and constructor. Okay, now here you'll go to system.net. Okay, now here you'll find the network credentials. Okay, now here you'll write the string username and string password. Okay, now just right click on username, create control. It will display your username and it will display your password. Okay, now its further output is to be connected with. Just right click on it and select property node and just connect these two functions and select credentials. Okay, now just click on it and change to write. Now this will write your credential, which are username and password. Now you need to select the security layer. So just right click on it and go to again property node and disconnect these two functions. Just click on it and here it enable SSL. SSL is your security layer. Okay, now set its condition true because we want to encrypt our message. Now just right click on it and go to connectivity. This is my last step in which I have to send the mail. Okay, now just click on it and select send message. Okay, now here it is your complete message. This function will provide you the complete message. Okay, so that's it. Now go to your front panel. Here's my front panel. Here's my file path control. Here's my username and password. Here's my body. Here's my subject. Okay, okay. Here's the recipient address. Here's the recipient's name, and here's the sender's address and sender's name. Okay, now just select all and let's increase its size to 24. Now also increase, let's create its width to up to 300. Okay, okay. Now sender's name, let's say Kesh. Now sorry, sender's email address, sorry, I just made a mistake. Okay, kesh.thiman@gmail.com. Now sender's name, let's say Kesh. Now here the recipient name, I'm sending this email to my academy members, let's say NFI Academy. Okay, now our address is NFI Automation @gmail.com. It's our official email address that is accessible to everyone. Okay, alright, now here my username is akesh.diman. So here's my password. Now here I want to encrypt my password. Just right click on it and select password display. Okay, now I don't want to show you the password. I'm entering my password. Alright, okay, now here you need to select the file. Just click on it, functions, pictures. Let's say I'm selecting this penguin. Okay, now subject, image file. Let's say image file. Now body, let's write send image sent from, okay, sorry, image sent from LabVIEW. Okay, so that's it. Now hit this run button. Okay, now here it is in progress to send your email. When your email will send, it will automatically stop the program. Okay, it may take some time to send your email depending upon your file size and internet connection. Oh, there is an error because I haven't closed the function. Just go to .NET and close reference. Okay, select close reference. So that's it. Okay, sorry, there was an error. Now just again click on this run button. Okay, so my program has been stopped. Now let me check my email. This is my email address. Okay, now just click on it. Okay, this is my name, Akesh. Oh, I wrote, oh yes, I wrote double H. Okay, image sent from LabVIEW. This is my message. Okay, which came near about 0 minutes ago. Okay, so that's how you can send message from LabVIEW. Okay, so let's do our next exercise.